back with the In the Gutter podcast.
Hey.
Episode number 104.
What up? 104?
104.
Out of quarantine. Breaking away.
The coronavirus is thick in the air tonight.
104.
No cars. It's actually lovely. Very lovely.
I'm Big D.
I'm Shawn Sarah.
Caddy motherfucking Posey.
And we back at it like crack addicts folding these hoes like Craftmatics is In the Gutter motherfucking podcast, man.
1,000 people are dead in the United States due to the coronavirus, but these three scumbags are still alive.
Yeah.
1,295 deaths.
50,000 people die of the flu every year. 50,000
And you just Google
people.
that too. I guarantee if you Google it again, the number will go up.
Maybe.
Right now we're at 1305 and counting.
I want to know when, like, the fucking gambling websites, you know, like, because there's no sports going on right now. I want to know when they're going to stop betting on the death toll.
Has any celebrities died due to it?
No.
Who's
Willie
the
Nelson?
first celebrity that's going to go?
Willie Nelson.
What's the white guy that
He just
just
quit
died?
smoking weed, now he got coronavirus?
Not him, though.
Damn.
Other guy. There's another guy that just died.
Desi Arnaz?
No, Kenny Rogers.
Yeah, but he didn't have
I don't think it was due to
coronavirus, did he?
corona.
Yeah, but a celebrity just died. So R.I.P. to Kenny Rogers.
The gambler.
The gambler.
The gambler. He knew when to fold him, huh?
Yeah, he didn't have a chance. He knew that
He
corona
knew
was
when to
coming.
fold them bitches.
Knew that corona was coming down the pike. He saw it coming.
It's here.
Fucking threw his hand in.
He's like, you got to know when to fold them. Got to know when to choke them.
Was he
I
big
don't
into
know,
that? Is that how he died? Was it autoerotic asphyxiation?
Nobody can see you, Kenny.
No, I don't
see,
think
it's
so.
like fucking
I
son
don't
of a
think
cunt.
so.
Yeah.
Video.
That'd be an
bitch.
embarrassing way to go down, though, huh? Auto asphyxiation.
Yeah. I never seen that movie with Robin Williams. I
is
think it's like when you hang yourself with a belt and jerk off at the same time. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
What do you
People
tie
are
the? How do you? What do
It's
you
a
do?
thing.
How do you do?
Can't-
You tie the door? What do you do? Tie it to the door or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I
I
seen
seen
The
it in
Wire.
Boardwalk.
I seen The Wire.
Boardwalk Empire. Lucky time.
Really, the guy dies from
Wait,
auto
Boardwalk-
asphyxiation.
Died.
That's what he was doing at Boardwalk Empire?
Yeah, he was having the black girl choke the shit out of
No
him
shit.
while he was like fucking her. He's
kinda
like, you're
hot.
not doing it hard enough.
You never can tell.
Like slap me in the face.
And it's usually the other way around. Was that the Buscemi character?
What?
Nah, it was another dude. It was an Italian guy. I can't even remember his name. I can't remember all the characters.
The young Al
that,
Capone.
that was so like, oh nah. The young Al Capone, I liked him. He was really good.
Tell you his last name probably ended in a vowel.
Maybe.
Yeah. For shizzle.
My nizzle.
Italian. Death, dead people there. Like that's,
What?
you know, they're leading the league. Italy.
What the fuck are you talking? Oh, Italy. Okay.
Yeah.
Speak clearly, nigga.
Italian
I don't know.
people's Italy. My brain works stupid sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, doctors are dying over there.
Doctors are dying that never died before.
What I don't understand is they say like the face mask doesn't protect you from the virus, but it protects people. It protects other people from you giving it to them.
That's what I heard, but I don't know how.
So why
fucking-
all these doctors and nurses have them on in the hospital?
What the fuck are you talking
If
about?
it
Why do
doesn't
they
protect
have
you from the
them on?
virus, it only protects like if you have the virus.
It does protect you from the virus, you dumb
I don't
motherfucker.
think it
It's called
does.
PPE. It's called PPE.
I've
This
been
is what you
listening
wear in
to
the
a
hospital.
lot of shit and
well,
get
stop
a lot
heard that
of
too.
a lot of misinformation.
I heard
Just stop
that shit
listening
too,
to dumb
dude.
shit.
Another
I-
thing too, you're not gonna find facts on here.
Yeah,
We have
do
no
not
clue what
come.
we're talking about.
No, we do know what we're talking about. I was a CNA for a number of years, and you would have to wear PPE in the hospital. So, you know, whether somebody has SARS, MRSA, you know, any of those types of, you have to take the proper precautions. So you wear a gown, mask, and gloves. That's standard in every hospital in the United States.
Yeah, and they're like short on supplies
when
right
you're
now.
dealing with anything like that. So, you know, to say it's not going to protect you, that's kind of bullshit because it does. You know, that's the whole reason for wearing it. You know, if these people or whatever are going to be in the hospitals and shit, and they're going to be working with all these.
Yeah, but you think they should be wearing it
That's like saying
constantly?
somebody that works with the deadliest diseases in the world are going to be infected with the diseases because they have on a gown and mask.
No, I'm talking about just the coronavirus, not anything else.
Coronavirus is a virus, nigga. It's going to get anybody sick, just like anything.
Well, that's the thing too, is you could touch something, you know, and then touch your hand. So the mask really isn't gonna fucking, you know, you could have it
You
on
can touch
you.
your eyes with the mask.
Yeah,
I mean, like you
your
can touch your eyes
nose
and get
could go
it,
up your nose,
but you're not
I
gonna
guess the
breathe it
mask
in
would
with the
cover.
mask on, and you're not gonna transmit.
I heard it. I heard
from
it's
coughing.
good to drink whiskey. It
'Cause it
kills it
kills
because
it?
it goes in your throat. kills
I
you.
heard everything fucking.
But then I heard alcohol
stomach
weakens
kills
your
it.
immune system. So what the fuck is really right?
Yeah, who knows?
I mean, basically, it seems like, our age bracket doesn't really have anything to worry about. If you get it, you get sick, and you fucking get rid of it.
Yeah, but that's
what I mean?
that's the thing that's wrong, dude. Because our age bracket, we act like we're not gonna get it, but we'll carry it.
Oh, yeah.
You know
Because,
what
like,
I mean?
the only thing that bothers me about catching it is, like, my parents. Like, I don't want to give it to them.
Like I seen my mother the other day, and I couldn't even talk
That's,
to her.
yeah, dude, it's fucked up.
It sucked.
It's
Look,
fucked up.
At least you guys have parents.
It's true. It's true.
I got one parent. At least you had two parents.
He's got you there, D. He's got you there.
How do you think he was created?
Well, no, but what he means is that your dad was a little more there in his life than his ever was.
No, my dad's never really.
But you still talk to him now and shit.
Yeah, I
you know
talk
what
to
I'm
him
saying?
now as a grown ass man, yeah, but it's not like he was there. You know what I'm saying? Like I would get phone calls, Christmas, my birthday, maybe.
Right, right.
Once in the blue. You know
I
what
wouldn't
I'm
even
saying?
get that, dude. My father never even acknowledged
Well,
me.
that
You were a
ended up
mistake.
happening. How did that make you feel? Are you traumatized from that now?
No, I was resentful growing up, but I let go of it.
Yeah, it's easy to let go of a shitty parent. Like,
Yeah, it's like
Because I can understand. Because if I had a kid when I was young, I'd probably be a shitty parent too.
Yeah, but don't you think you'd maybe try to fucking rectify that situation at some point in your life?
Yeah, you would think, yeah.
You
And,
know,
he's
but
not,
how do you-
and he was never not fucked up on drugs either. So that's
yeah,
like,
but how do you
you
rectify
got no
the
excuse,
situation?
really.
You don't even know like what the dynamic
I don't know.
between
Either.
you and his
Maybe my
mom
mother was just a bitch. Like,
Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Like, you don't know. Like Mom Deuce could have been straight.
maybe my mother cheated on him with his brother. I don't know. You know.
You never know.
Right.
It's tough. It's hard to discern because you don't really know. What happened to my friend though?
Is that dude still driving the same car around town?
Who?
Your dad.
I don't know.
No, he used to drive that like old car that was like fucking. I remember. It'd be like, oh, there's Shawn's dad.
Oh, so you knew you knew of him.
Well,
Oh
he
yeah,
was-
yeah. I used to see him in the neighborhood and shit, and he would not acknowledge me, like, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's bad. So you were like a puppy.
Yeah, one time I smashed this window with my skateboard, his car window, and just like walked up to the fucking window and was like, bam. Well, while he was in it,
Oh, he was
He
in
was
it,
in it?
he
dude.
was in the car. Yeah, he pulled up.
And what did he say?
He was gonna be like,
He was
son, I
scared,
love
he was
you, and
scared,
Shawn hit
then-
him with the
And then he
skateboard.
called my mother and complained. That's
fucking
what you
freak.
deserve, you fucking faggot.
Kid, is that when you had a fucking mohawk and everything too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
he
a
was
little
probably
skate
like,
punk,
no wonder
yeah.
he didn't want to talk to you.
I know,
Look at this
right?
little freak.
Yeah, that's tough.
He's embarrassed. That's
When you're
fucking
growing
weird.
up, and you don't have, both parents around. You see your mom struggling and stuff. You see that, relationships. I mean, as an adult now, relationships aren't, something that you can just
They're hard,
deal with.
dude.
They're hard. So, like, if you get a bitch pregnant, you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, what do I do? And if the woman or whatever, like, really hated your guts after you guys broke up, it's going to be hard. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like, Pops or whatever was fucking with Mom Dukes. Something happened. She found out he was a fuck nigga. And then was like, I'm good. And then he just didn't know how to handle the situation.
Was he there for fucking?
The crazy thing too is like I had a stepbrother and we're a month apart. So he must have had some other chick already knocked up when my mother was knocked up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He
So
was-
she was like,
yeah.
Wait, you guys are the same age, a month apart?
Same age, yeah, a month apart.
No shit,
Yeah.
dude. Oh, there you go.
So that's what it is.
But was he there for him?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
there,
but it's
there
not
you go.
that it's fucked up. It's just that,
But still, that is kind of fucked up.
well, maybe your mom's was the side chick.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's what it
You
was,
know?
dude. Yeah.
I'm sorry your mom's like that.
She's a good woman.
But she's like, man, she wants to get laid, just like everybody else.
Yeah, but, like I found out my mom's was like a slore. Like she was out here just giving up the pussy. And,
I tell you right now, if I was a woman, that's one thing I wouldn't be doing. Just giving it up.
well, she wasn't giving it up for nothing, nigga. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
There was
dude.
always food
I
on the
would,
table.
if I had a pussy, I definitely would not be broke. Like,
yeah, you'd still be broke.
no,
You'd
I
be an
wouldn't
ugly
be, no, I
bitch.
wouldn't. Even if my pussy was disgusting, I'd still find
Where
somebody.
would you be at on Periscope? How would you, if you were a female, how would you try to get money?
Chatterbait. If I wasn't extorting men, I'd do chatterbait.
But Chatterbait is paid? I don't even think that's paid, bro.
Yeah, people give you
Yeah, they give you
tokens.
tokens, right? Doesn't
Oh.
it count?
Yeah.
It's like money, right? Somehow.
I put like one of those pink things that hang out of your pussy, like that vibrates.
Oh, yeah,
It's
I like-
ding, ding,
I actually like looking at those
ding,
shows, like
ding.
especially the girls that are really like just fucked up. Next thing you know, it's just some old guy just like ding 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 ding. She's like,
She's like,
she's trying to touch the fucking keys on the computer. She's like,
ding, ding,
ding ding ding. And there's some British guy over in UK or whatever, just like, oh yeah, take that, love. Take it, take. Oh, ding ding. I seen a chick like that. She was just coming everywhere.
I saw some of those girls clean up on there, man. I tell you.
They say the average is $3,000 in a day.
I could see it.
I believe it.
Yeah, on how many? What's the average person that's
and I tell you, some of them girls be on there like all day.
base.
Like I'll jerk off like early in the afternoon, then I'll like revisit late at night, and like the girls will still be on there. I'm like, what? These girls like working full time.
12-hour shifts.
Yeah, but they're just laying in bed fucking masturbating.
Yeah.
It's like,
That's exhausting.
Not even sometimes they're just
Beat
like
your
in their
dick for
kitchen
12
cooking
hours.
food, and people are tipping them like.
fucking, you know.
Wow, you beat your dick. So since the quarantine is now, this shit smells like a steak.
Yeah.
It's brutal.
It literally smells like A1.
Steak arms.
Since the quarantine is in effect, and what have you been doing to kind of keep your sanity?
No.
I've been getting a
been
lot
working.
of.
My shit hasn't really changed.
I've been working. I've been getting a lot of shit done around the house too.
Yeah.
Like shit that I was supposed to get done a long time ago that
I
I
have done
haven't
that.
had
Oh, you
a
doing
chance to.
housework?
Yeah, dude. I was cleaning out cabinets the other
I
day.
took my computer apart. I fucking had to fucking like empty it.
I took some edibles and just like fucking went AWOL and cleaned the house. You gotta do something. If not, you just go fucking crazy.
I got some Adderall.
You just go crazy and then you stop posting crazy stuff on Facebook.
I'm thinking about that's another thing. So I'm thinking about just taking some Adderall tomorrow and cleaning up my house.
I think Adderall's like great if you really want to focus. No.
Coronavirus.
Corona.
It is real. No, I think you know what I've noticed. Adderall's great for cleaning. But I think what I've noticed is that more people, to be truthfully honest with you, white people have not skipped a beat in my neighborhood. What's actually weird to me is that I used to see nobody in the neighborhood, not until like maybe like 6, 7 o'clock at night. You know, you might
Because everybody's probably away working.
They're on Adderall.
Now, you know, the governor tells motherfuckers to stay in the house. I have seen more white people on the streets than ever before, and it is scary. I don't see people downtown, but I see white people everywhere in my neighborhood because I live in the suburbs, and it's kind of just weird just seeing white people everywhere. It's like it's a fucking pandemic, and everybody wants to take a walk. I'm driving up through the Blue Hills, and there's cars parked everywhere. I'm like social distancing my ass. It's 100 motherfuckers over here walking a fucking trail. Gay guys can't even cruise no more because all these fucking white people just walking around ruining their shit.
Well, everybody's got cabin fever,
I heard
too.
this gay guy, he was like, Tony, we're going to have to find a new spot. It's too many. And I feel him.
It's more like Demetrius. We're going to find him.
Demetrius.
I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah.
Yeah, no, everybody's home from work, from school, and people just don't know what the fuck
wish I
to
was
do.
home.
I know, I wish I was too. I wish I was
Well, you
too,
can
but
take unemployment.
I wish I was out of work
Yeah,
too,
but
but then
You
like,
get, like don't get it twisted.
But
I
it's
mean, if
not-
you want to take, if you want
after a few
the government
days,
just
after a
passed
few days of staying home from work,
government
you're like,
just
you
passed
need to
the
go back.
stimulus
You want to
bill.
go do
Yeah,
something.
where he's
Right.
injecting, I think it was like $1 trillion or $2
I totally could do
trillion.
that, right?
Oh no! But this is the thing: you'll get that one-time payment
Right.
from unemployment, and that's it. But you would get $1,700. But that's not nothing because you would make that in a week of work.
No,
You know, doing overtime or something. You know what I mean?
maybe.
But that's one time because you get $500 per kid. You get
Right.
$1,200.
Yeah,
or
but then I
whatever.
lose my spot. You know what I'm
And
saying?
not only
Right.
that, when you get out of work, when is it safe for your boss to say you can come back to work? It's like
Well, that's the fucking
if you're
thing.
out of work, you don't know how long it's gonna be.
Yeah, no. So that's why I'm not leaving unless they
Yeah,
tell me
unless
I
they
have
tell you,
to.
yeah.
Because if I leave, if I go like, hey, I don't feel safe, right? Then they're gonna be like, okay, and then they're gonna call the hall.
They'll find somebody.
And they'll find somebody
Yeah,
else,
yeah,
dude,
yeah.
all day.
Do you
So
wear
why-
gloves and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. I don't wear a mask, but I
Oh,
wear
you guys
gloves.
are wearing masks anyway. You're
No,
supposed to.
no one wears a mask on the fucking job unless they're like sanding like something like really like doing like very really. I mean, if you see people on them nowadays, but like or someone's painting, they should have a mask on.
Yeah.
But like most of the time, like people are just walking around.
Yeah, Mexicans ain't wearing shit. I mean,
No, some do, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, all different people. We're all fucking.
Dude, I
people
seen
crazy.
I seen a guy drive by me in his car. He had a hazmat suit on and a mask, like
Yeah,
a
that's
white
fucking
hazmat
nuts.
suit.
I don't know.
Yeah, that seems
That's
legit.
what it's coming down to down here.
Well, why
crazy.
not? Why wouldn't you do that? If I had a fucking hazmat suit that fit, I would wear that shit. You believe that? Because you could just take that off. Like if you
Yeah, but it's like.
You could just take
it's
it
like
off
a
and put-
super flu. You know what I mean? It's like it's not. You know. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
What
just-
about
it's
if you
just
were,
that
what
you're
about
gonna
if
kill
you were
people.
older and you or
That's
if
the
you
only
had
thing.
if you had breathing problems or something? You know what I mean? You'd be susceptible to it.
Yeah, be more worried about it.
Yeah, but anybody that's a smoker, anybody that's
Yeah.
you know, everybody's susceptible to it. The crazy thing is that when this thing first came out, they said that young people can't get it. But surprisingly, young people were doing the most stupid shit to get it.
Yep.
So I noticed that I was online today earlier and there was this kid and he apparently started like I don't know if you guys heard about the coronavirus challenge.
Oh
Well,
yeah, I
fucking
seen
kids
that.
are doing like stupid
Oh,
shit.
the licking this shit?
Oh,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
God, licking toilets, licking car doors.
Those are the people who should get the virus and die.
Oh, so this is what ended up
Yeah,
happening.
but for all
We
you
need to
know, they
weed
fucking
those people out.
sanitized it
I
before
don't
they
give a
made
fuck
the
what they
fucking
did. You stick
video.
on
no,
your tongue on
the
a
kid that
fu-
was making the videos ended up contracting the coronavirus.
I seen one
He
video.
took a video from the hospital, and now he's begging people to help him. Like it's like, come on, dude. Like you asked for this shit. Now you want to beg people. You could have just went and volunteered, nigga. Got paid the $4,000 or $5,000 or however much it was for them to try to give you a vaccine for the shit, nigga. Not just go out and licking toilet seats. That's the
on
grimiest-
airplanes too. On top of
Yeah,
on top
people
of
are
it.
licking seats on airplanes. You dumb bitch.
I mean, those are where the good ones are. I don't know. Airplanes. Whee! Flying. No.
Man,
Fucking
take
crash
it?
landing. Nah, that's, what is that? That shit?
Yeah.
I'm
You ever
good,
take a shit
thank
on an
you.
airplane?
Oh man, that's not
No.
cool. That's not cool. If you take a shit on an airplane, it's like this thing. It's like as soon as you press the button, you just feel suction, like a deep suction. Like a suction is so strong. Like if you got half a turd in your ass, it's gonna yank it out.
That's hot.
It's got that pull, huh?
Oh, it's got that pull, dude. Fucking vicious. I don't know. I can't handle that.
And where does it go? Does it just go right out into the sky, like shoo?
Oh, yeah.
No.
So it's like, what are you fucking retarded?
What is this, the Dave Matthews bus?
Could you imagine that you're on an airplane and the fucking shit tank?
It's like,
just
yeah,
let
there's
out and
there's
you're
a big
like,
fucking
Whoa,
hole.
they-
we're in
they
the
dump
air.
jet
Just let it
fuel.
go.
There's a big hole in the bottom of the plane.
I'm sure if you were fucking all that, if you were that high up in the sky in an airplane and you just fucking threw a piece of shit off the
If
airplane,
you got smacked by a turd,
Yeah.
it would
from
just
that
disintegrate before it just
from
even
that
got
altitude.
anywhere. Just
no,
like,
Why would it
If you threw a
disintegrate?
penny from that altitude,
the
you'll
wind,
die.
the wind would just like go into particles.
No, the fuck it wouldn't, you dumbass.
Depending
You think
on
a
like,
turd? If you threw a turd out of the window of a fucking plane,
The way I'm
you think it
constipated,
would
I
just
shit
go
rocks, nigga.
boom, like a
no,
rock?
no.
I shit
No, it
rocks.
would
But
just
I
like-
still think it's gonna hurt.
It's gonna.
It's not gonna
smack-
kill you.
It's not gonna. How you know?
I don't know.
My shit
A
be
penny
like
might.
stones, my nigga.
I'm just
right?
saying
That
it's gonna
shit-
disintegrate once
No,
it
it's
hits
not
the
gonna
air because the
disintegrate.
air is so the
My
wind.
nigga, so then it's just shit particles flying on you.
Yeah, you're not gonna see it.
No.
You see a bird shit.
They do it with jet fuel.
Yeah, you see a
Why
bird
not do it
shit,
with
dude.
piss and
Because
shit?
it's fuel. It's just liquid.
What do you think?
It's excess.
Diarrhea maybe, but a solid turd is gonna knock you the fuck out.
Yeah. If you shit like a bowling ball,
Fuck you mean?
it's gonna go through like the roof of a car.
Yeah, you shitting out. I'm
It's
shitting, I'm
gonna-
shitting out Christmas hams.
You're
nigga.
gonna be in your sneakers. Your head's gonna be in your sneakers.
That shit's crazy, dude.
I don't know.
Shit's fucking. Wow, his head is fucking crazy.
How would it just go there?
Go where?
But everything's
ball and
closed.
ball
man. I
heads.
know. How you gonna get your lineups now, D?
You
Barber
can't go
shop's
to the barber
closed.
shop, dude. My
I
shit's
do
all
my own
fucked up,
shit. I
dude.
fuck my shit up.
My
Check out my IG. Check out Instagram. At official Big D Comedy. Yeah, I fuck my whole shit up.
I seen that. It was like you shaved like a.
Oh,
You shaved your whole head except the back, and it was like a yarmulke.
oh dude, it was
It's like a
crazy.
retarded
The
yarmulke.
Clippers just gave out
you
on
and
me
you.
like mid stroke.
Oh,
I was
dude,
like
I
right
hate
here.
that
I was
when
like
it-
right
it's
here, and I was just doing it, and then next thing you know, just like and then it just stopped, and I was like, yo, you gotta
taking
be
them
fucking
apart and
kidding.
shit, trying to
Oh,
put them
man,
together.
I
That's
was,
fucking brutal.
I was sick. I was like, fuck it, and I was recording it just to show like see what it looked like or whatever while I was doing it, and then I was like, fuck it, I'll just make a video out of it, but. That shit happened and I was definitely sick, but I was like, oh, I'm gonna be stuck in the house anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter. eventually I ended up getting another pair of clippers and I cleaned up my shit. So, but I didn't shape my stuff up yet. So I'm gonna go with the razor and I'll shape it up and everything. But my head is still looking fucked up.
Your head's warped.
Yeah, it is. Oh, warped head ass motherfuckers. I don't know. Sometimes I see people with deformities and I really like get sick to my stomach.
I'm very judgmental.
Not
in my head, I'm very judgmental.
And not like deformed.
Like, how dare you breathe?
Not like people with like, you know what I'm saying, like melded fingers or some shit like that. I'm talking about niggas with just like extra large heads, like Somalians.
Specific.
Oh, the niggas got the
Specific.
niggas got the hugest
Shots
heads,
fired.
Nigga. Remember the dude from the gutter mic? The fucking
Yeah, the
Somalians have
pirate.
the biggest fucking heads.
That's because
ever.
their brain
have
is
a
so
big
big.
head.
They're like the smartest people in the world.
Well, they have the original man.
You didn't know that?
I think you're generalizing.
No.
I think they're the.
Once again, it's the in the gut, and there's no facts being spilled here.
I can't speak their language anyway, so they could be wicked smart. I don't know.
That's why their head's so big.
Yeah, that makes sense. Let's check it out. It's fucked up. It's like, how'd you know he's Somali? Oh, dude, what did the dude say? Shit. Fuck.
Well, you should next
Oh
time.
no! Look at that Brazilian.
like, oh, shit,
look at
fuck.
that Brazilian chick right now. There's an Iranian kid in the car with me. Armenian kid in the car. Look at that Brazilian chick right there. I'm like, how do you know that was a Brazilian?
Armenians don't fuck around.
I'm like, how do you know that's a fucking Brazilian chick? He's like, look at her forehead. Look at her forehead.
You can tell, dude.
He's
It's like,
just,
it's crazy.
Look how big that fucking forehead
Listen,
is.
Boston is one of those cities.
It's like if you see
where-
an Asian person, it's like, yeah, she's Asian.
No, you don't.
Oh
think
yeah,
it's
a black
like-
person. Yeah, look, they're black.
No.
Kinda.
No.
I mean, saying someone has
Yeah,
a
we
big
all have
forehead.
different
You live up
features.
north. You live up north or whatever, New York, Boston, major cities or whatever. You guys, us as, big city residents or whatever, we know different cultures. So you could tell when a motherfucker's Italian by the way he looks. You could tell somebody's Somalian or you know what I'm saying? Like Chase, I look at Chase, I'm like, oh, that nigga's Eritrean, Somalian or something. Like his head he just got that shape. He just got the head shape for it. You know what I'm saying? It's true. And, you see a black guy or whatever, you see a black guy, you be like, oh, that's a regular black guy. But then you see the black guy that's like, like that nigga's Haitian. That nigga's Haitian for real. And you know what I'm saying? You could tell, you could spot certain things. You know what I'm saying? You see Jamaicans,
do you think-
they walk slow, they got their fingers cocked in a little gun joint. And they just walking down the street.
Bumbaclot.
You know, what the fuck, man? Like that nigga's Jamaican.
But do you think Brazilians have big foreheads?
Brazilians have diesel ass necks.
Diesel
They got
necks.
big
huh?
Like
asses,
females,
too.
like the females in Brazil or whatever, every time I see like a porn, I know it's one of them because they always got the diesel muscle ass,
Yeah.
little muscly cheeks. The old women got muscle ass cheeks. Yo, that was like my favorite.
You just be
shit.
looking
The
at it from
boom dick.
behind. You think it's a dude until she
I be on
turns around.
Pornhub looking for
The
boom dick.
arms are big and shit.
Yeah, little mustache and shit. And then they be like,
The fuzz stash.
It sounds like Italian and what is it? Brazilian,
Portuguese.
Portuguese.
You heard?
You heard? Shout out to the Kings podcast with charismatic Ipe and the shit
Irish
talking-
O'Neal.
Yeah, Irish O'Neal with the shit talking cunts.
Animush.
Me and Kenny ended up doing that podcast. We don't like to promote other people's shit, but if you can, just listen to it. It was fun.
It was a good time.
It was a good time. We reviewed some crazy shit. We actually saw a Chinese dude fucking a chicken.
On the video?
Yeah, didn't I send you the link before a while
Video.
ago?
It was crazy. It was a Chinese dude fucking
know.
a chicken, man.
The chicken kind
No,
of
I would've
falls
remembered
limp
that.
and lets the dude fuck him.
Oh,
Or lets her fuck him. I don't want to
wasn't limp.
assume
I
that
think the
chicken
was
gender.
just just
No, that
right.
chicken had like the 1,000.
Wait a minute. A guy fucked the chicken or a chicken
Yeah.
fucked the lady?
What?
A guy
Come on,
fucked
man.
a
Okay,
You
all
heard
right.
it-
I was
you
gonna
heard
say,
it-
now
you
you
heard
guys
this
getting
clearly.
crazy.
No, you heard this clearly, nigga.
A chicken fucked a lady? Like, what would that even look like? You weirdo? I didn't know that dicks. I didn't know that dicks were that big.
Fucking sticking his beak,
ladies.
his beak in and out.
This bitch pussy looks like a fucking golf ball after the fucking chicken done pecked at her pussy all day and shit.
She's a
There's a
fucking
vi-
pussy pecker.
There's a video on YouTube. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's a monkey raping a frog.
Oh,
Yeah, you see that, dude? Oh, yeah.
They got one too where a monkey's raping a cat. It's kind of brutal.
The frog was pretty brutal.
Yeah, but it's a frog. It's an amphibian.
Wow, you piece of shit.
We also
Where do you
seen-
draw the line?
It's not compared to a
There's
cat.
frogs, the lying toddlers.
You
What's
don't
next?
fuck with cats. Like,
Don't fuck cats. Cats is too much. I don't know. I don't want to get that. What we're gonna do? That break room, that escape room. No, what is it called? Where you go break shit.
I don't know what it's called.
You pay money to go in
your
a thing,
house?
and they give you like glass. Ha! They give you like glass.
It's called domestic violence, nigga.
No, it's to stop that. This is to curb domestic violence. You pay $50. You go in there and you break
Yeah, it's called
cats. You break cats.
Just beat up cats.
They give you a couple of boxes of kittens. And you just fucking $50, you know?
$50 to
Just saying someone should adopt
How
a cat.
wild would that be though? Imagine if it was like if you were in a room like this size and you had to fight like 50 cats.
Oh, you would get
Like
fucked
feral
up.
cats,
like 50
dude.
cats
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like,
yeah.
like
You'd be
street
fucked up.
cats.
You'd
Like,
be
Right.
fucked up.
But I
street
think-
cats from Brazil.
But they'd have a hard time, like, you know, like really unifying.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, why? I think they're gonna come one big cat.
No. I'm just saying they just don't
And
attack
you're just
you.
gonna start snapping necks after
if
a
you're
little
not think
while,
about
right?
it, even if it was just one or two cats, like you can only throw a cat off the wall, it's just gonna bounce and come back at you like.
Oh, mad.
You know what I
too,
mean? It's gonna be
right?
hard to beat up this cat, like.
Yeah, you can't beat him up. I mean, you're gonna have to start. You know, it's gonna get ugly, Sean. If it's a life or death situation.
It's either you or the
You
cat,
know?
motherfucker.
So what are you gonna do? You know, dude, it's like this is like what about the Netflix thing with the big cats, dude? You know, the fucking these
Tiger
people-
King.
Dude, they're like, look,
The
look
new
at that little tiger.
documentary, new
cubs.
documentary on Netflix, Tiger King.
Dude,
That
it's
shit was
fucked
wild, dude. It's like,
up.
oh man, it's like these people like down south. Like it's like if people like the Walmart, if people who own Walmart own the zoo, that's what this is like.
And they're like, yo, fuck it, I want some tigers. Give me some tigers.
And some jaguars. Some guy got his arm ripped, his arm bitten off in there.
No, it wasn't a guy. It was a woman.
A woman, guy, whatever. So much shit was happening. There was like guns. People, they were shooting guns, blowing shit up. Fucking fires were happening.
Oh, that's all you took from the documentary?
yeah.
Wow.
I'm still going through it. There's like 6 episodes.
Reading comprehension must have been like the worst shit for you. So we don't want to talk about that because we're going to give away the story.
The guy ran for president. He ran for governor.
Yeah, and he was gay with 2 husbands.
That 2 of them were like straight. They were like, oh, we'll go for the ride.
Yeah.
You know, they were like, they got, you know.
Well, he bought me extra shit.
Yeah, dude, you buy me like.
I got to pet these cats.
Fire trucks.
They were asking questions like,
You got some nice guns.
they were like, so what made you stick with Joe Exotic? And he was like, I don't know. I think it's because I love him. You know, we were doing a lot of drugs, meth especially.
I love meth.
And the nigga said this with 4 teeth in his mouth. Like, it was crazy. And I was just watching him. I'm like, this nigga's mouth is destroyed.
Yeah, he looked like he was like in a hockey fight.
Oh, my God. It was brutal.
It was like it seemed like the dumbest people on the planet worked there too. Like,
Nah, they wasn't dumb. They was real
I
smart.
don't
Nah, dude,
know,
they were
man.
taking
They
care
were-
of fucking
was-
tigers.
they-
Hey, what was real smart was how he had all those people working for $100 a week.
Yeah,
And,
just
and all
to
those
play with
people
the
there were like,
tigers,
well, I
like-
don't really have anything to do. This keeps me clean. This keeps me out of trouble. So like shout out to
think
Joe
about it.
Exotic.
Think about it. You know, like you got a zoo. You got niggas or whatever that have no job, no.
You got
money,
like
no
158 lions.
Still got somewhere free to live, right? There's a bunch of fucking whatchamacallits around. You ain't got to spend no money really.
Free food from the Walmart
food
trunk
from
of
the Walmart.
expired meat.
I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm gonna tell you some shit that's
The
like.
guy used to feed his employees expired meat from
The
Walmart.
nigga's not gonna listen, but I'm
still
telling you
good.
something. I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of these facilities that are run by the state, a lot of these facilities that are run to protect kids, to like residential treatment centers and group homes and shit like that. A lot of those kids are eating expired meat from Walmart.
I don't even think they're eating meat.
No, they are.
It's processed shit.
Nothing,
It's
you're not
something.
listening to me. Nigga, I was eating leftover meat from Walmart, nigga. I worked at a residential.
Oh yeah, they're not getting the scraps. They're not getting the top shelf stuff.
Oh no, you're getting top shelf shit.
No, you're
Don't-
not.
Nigga,
No, you're
are you
not.
kidding me? He said it on the documentary. He was like, oh, they throw out all this meat or whatever. It's top shelf
Hey,
meat.
that was showing.
To them, it's top shelf.
What are you talking? What the fuck is a T-bone steak?
Expired T-bone steak. That
Yeah,
don't
but it's
sound
expired. It's like a fucking day old at the fucking.
Not even
thing.
a day old.
Throw
If
it
somebody
away.
picks it up and they put it in another aisle, they can't put it back to the cold section. So they throw it in a bin. 9 times out of 10, that bin is frozen because of all the shit that's in there. And we used to go and they would keep it in the freezer and shit or whatever, and then they give it to other organizations and people in need and shit or whatever. And you pick through that shit, dude. I was eating ribeye steaks every fucking night. I ended up being 400 pounds working at a group home because I was eating Walmart steaks. And that shit was fucking bananas.
Walmart does have decent steaks.
Oh,
They're a
man,
shitty
it was
company,
crazy.
but
they had a bunch of shit. It was crazy.
Don't shop there though, even though I'll buy it.
Yeah. It's crazy how all these.
So
the funny thing, like the ironic thing about this coronavirus thing is a lot of places are open because they're essential.
Everywhere.
Everything's open because it's essential.
I know the list of they said everything was going to shut down on Tuesday, but the list of places that are still open is ridiculous.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is that there was an ice cream shop that just posted. I think Wacky posted this. An ice cream shop posted that they were going to have their grand opening, or it was maybe Nicola Pirelli. They having their grand opening or whatever. And I know white people are going to flood the blocks to get this ice cream.
This weekend?
Tomorrow.
Are you serious?
Or yesterday, I think.
Yeah, they're probably not going to flood now.
Dude,
no, that's bad press.
A lot of businesses are hurting right now, dude. I'm telling you.
A lot of small businesses, a lot of mom and pop businesses.
No, that's what an ice cream place is.
Done.
No, like this.
Yeah, but an ice cream place in Massachusetts can survive because you're only around for certain seasons. You know what I'm saying? From April, like April to
those months are coming up.
Yeah, those months are coming up.
So this virus needs to clear up so we can get some ice cream.
Right, because the nigga definitely needs some diabetes. Actually, I found a couple ice cream places that have good sugar-free ice cream, yogurt, like the frozen yogurt. I like that. It's pretty good.
Frozen yogurt. Ice cream. Jimmy's, coronavirus. What do you want? Cherry on top? Put your cherry.
Mo Green just wrote a joke. What is a gay man's favorite style of fries?
He's always up on that gay shit, that dude.
Dictators?
Dictators. That's funny.
That dude's always posting shit on Facebook about, like he's like, if I suck this dick right now, does that make me gay?
Like, who cares? Just suck it, faggot.
Oh, Money Mav is on.
I love that.
Yo, it was crazy.
But you know what I did notice on the Tiger King?
Yeah.
There was not one black person.
Yeah.
Like in that whole documentary.
What niggas want to be chilling around tigers and shit like that. And there was a black person in the documentary.
Yeah, dude. I kind of agree with the tigers. Like, I don't.
Shaq?
Yeah, he was just buying a tiger, dude.
But he was there. He counts.
For 1
he
second.
counts as 100 niggas.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't think.
Fucking Shaq.
Right.
I don't think black people taste good. Like, I don't like them. Yeah.
They don't taste good.
No. I think the tigers know that too. That's all.
I think you're wild.
Why is that racist if I don't think they taste good? If I don't think black people taste good, it's just my taste buds.
I think you're just racist and you're saying some shit.
He doesn't like dark meat. He only eats white meat.
I'll eat both. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Shut up with that stupid shit. Fucking the Tiger documentary was good because what it really like pointed out the gist of what I got from the documentary is that all three of these people or whatever that own these big cat farms really started the shit that they were doing because they felt a connection to these animals, and in the end nobody won and the animals lose.
Yeah, people shouldn't have those animals.
Like, there was a lot of drama in that documentary.
Dude, so much shit.
Wow. It was crazy. And like the way it started off was just like, there's this one guy talking about Joe Exotic, how he linked with him and how he used to do a Dateline and all this other shit. And, he was an investigative reporter and doing like TV shows and shit. Joe Exotic got his own TV show. His husband got his name tattooed on his little pelvis.
Property of Joe Exotic.
Jesus.
It was crazy, dude. And then on top of that,
he got me this pink rifle.
It's these two niggas or whatever that run a fucking big cat farm. And then there's this chick that is against both of them and wants both of them to fail.
They're animals,
but this bitch
savages.
owns a fish. She owns a fucking big cat farm.
They're all exploiting animals. That's why I don't understand. The lady was like, he does not but exploit the animals. And
people were like, she's a hero. And it's just like, she's just as shitty as they are.
And she killed her fucking husband.
Yeah, that to top it off.
To top it off. Like, this bitch was savage. Do not
allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly,
well,
my ass.
I got 900 tigers in my backyard.
Where's that old nigga disappearing to?
They're in the shit.
Costa Rica?
Fecal matter. That's where he's disappearing into the ground.
He disappeared to Costa Rica, so he left millions of dollars with his crazy.
And then she went and stole the paperwork. I'm talking mad shit.
No, it's not. No, what the fuck?
I mean, it's a documentary. You could have known about before us. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah, you guys are real biased.
Why?
You sound like you're on Joe Exotic's side.
I think everybody.
No,
I think
mean-
everybody kind of was on Joe Exotic's side. At the end of the documentary,
He wasn't a good person.
But you feel bad for him in the end because in the end he got fucked.
But you know,
And nobody else got
he did,
nothing.
yeah.
Like nobody else got nothing, and he got fucked for nothing. Like it's already like, dude, he already lost everything. This bitch was gonna make his mom sell her house. That bitch is evil. Joe Exotic didn't have shit.
I know. How's that other guy? That other guy
And then
just fucking.
the guy that the
he
other
signed
guy
over the zoo to
come
this
in
other
and
guy.
weaseled into this dude, bought the zoo for $35,000.
Oh yeah, but that was his own fault because he was fucking kept suing the fucking doing all that stupid.
That
Yeah,
lady was
but the
raising
thing
hell.
is-
that was his own dumbass.
Yeah, but the
fucking
thing
shit.
is that with that happening, it's just crazy.
Like he copied the logo. Like it's like, come on, dude.
Like he
This-
went above and beyond.
I know
Been
her thing was
quiet.
Big Cat Rescue. He changed his thing to Big Cat Entertainment.
Yeah, it's like, come on, dude. It's
Same logo and
Like,
everything.
that's like shots fired shit. You know
Would
what
you
I
have
mean? What
ate
are you
Joe
doing?
Exotic's food?
What?
He had a pizza
Oh,
shop
the
by the
pizza
zoo
shit.
too.
I
You
ate
see
a
that?
slice of pizza.
Oh, I'm not talking about the pizza.
I probably
He
had
made
worse pizza,
Thanksgiving
but-
dinner.
What, like a tiger? Oh,
He
no.
made Thanksgiving
Would I go
dinner.
there with the poor people and eat fucking Thanksgiving dinner at Joe's house? No.
With the poor people?
If the drugs are good, maybe.
Maybe.
Wow. So you never ate like at a soup kitchen?
No.
And you look
I ate at
down
my
on-
brother's table.
And you look
I ate
down-
at my brother's table,
Yeah,
actually.
that's a
Yeah,
soup
and landed
kitchen.
in the
You
soup
look,
kitchen.
you look down on the people that are distressed and have to eat it. Because I ate a soup
Of course, dude. I mean,
kitchen. Oh, you're a
that's...
piece of shit.
You didn't know that about
Especially
Kenny?
in times like this. I mean, Jesus.
Wow.
You know, we got to get
That's
those
fucking
numbers
crazy.
up.
Right now, for the one time, I just want to give y'all my Cash App. You know what I'm saying? If you want to donate to In the Gutter Podcast.
Hurry up. I don't want to kill
Especially
him.
Big D.
We'll send you nudes.
Send me
Send you-
it's
yeah.
that cash sign Big D Comedy, and make sure you hit that motherfucking like and share and subscribe button. But yeah, back to Joe Exotic. I just wanted to throw that out there, so because I know somebody in the listeners love me. I just need to get some blunts.
That was crazy though. Like he ran for president.
This nigga Joe Exotic was a motherfucking. Listen, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. Joe Exotic is a very interesting fucking individual.
He was like, I suck dick and shoot guns. Vote for me.
Vote for me. I don't care. And Carol Baskin, that fucking bitch, she's trying to shut me down with my big cats. Ain't nobody taking away my cats or my guns. And that's how America should run. Vote for Joe Exotic.
Dude, he was handing out condoms with his face on it.
Facts.
Like
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah.
events.
And then he appropriated funds from the zoo to fund his campaign for the shit. That was crazy. He's like, Joe. It was the funniest shit ever. He was like, Joe, what the fuck are you doing? You're out here buying fucking shit for the fucking campaign? Condoms with your fucking face on it? And Joe was just like, okay, I get it. But Joe, this is what I like about Joe Exotic. He wasn't having none of that shit. He was firing niggas left and right. He was running his shit like a dictatorship.
He was.
And this is why I ended up
Ruthless,
feeling bad
dude.
for him, because in the beginning of the show,
Maybe that's how he was successful, if you think about it.
well, it showed how he wasn't successful. It showed
And
how,
for a minute there he was.
No, he wasn't. It
Yeah,
showed,
dude, yeah.
No,
I
he
think
was
he
in
was.
home
Are you
with
kidding me?
everything.
He had a
stole money
fucking
from his
zoo with like
mom.
158
Everything was in
lion
his mom's
tigers.
name. He wasn't paying none of the bills. The nigga was spending money on a toothless husband and another husband or whatever. They're like guns.
Yeah, but they were generating tons of cash.
He had an army of people working for $100 a week.
Yeah. So he
Yeah,
was making
think of what the
money.
payroll was. That was $40,000 to feed the fucking tigers
I'm
like
not
a
saying he
day.
wasn't making money. What I'm saying is this nigga was just living his best life, whatever.
He was.
I felt just bad
He
for him
totally
because in
was.
the beginning you could see like the bond that he had with the cats, and then in the end when everything was going down to
Oh, he
shit,
got smoked,
the
dude,
cat,
too.
the one of the cats was about to maul this nigga.
Oh yeah,
That
dude.
was funny. I
like,
was
"You
like,
put
yo,
some shit on my shoes?"
I was like, they sense your energy, like.
It's amazing though how like you see some of the footage and like he's just like chilling with the cats, patting them, playing
Big ones.
like
Fucking big
yeah,
ones.
like just playing with a big ass 400-pound cat.
yeah.
This nigga was literally
like it's a
playing
house
with
cat.
Chadwick Boseman.
That
But he had them
motherfucker-
since they were little.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. That
Oh, I
motherfucker
agree.
could,
I'm
could just
good.
snap or it could just do something natural.
Fucking cats will eat your ass.
Or just play with you a little bit rough.
Rough my ass.
You know what I mean? Next thing you know, your fucking arm's gone.
For real.
Snap.
And nobody wants that. You know, that's like, ugh. But I would recommend that documentary to anybody. That shit is fucking fire. It was a really good documentary. Really good shit. Since I've been stuck
It's
in-
long though. It's 6 episodes. I feel like they could have got it done with
No,
maybe
no, I
like
feel like 6 episodes.
maybe
is
like a
just right.
2-hour documentary would have sufficed.
Dude, with the quarantine going on, 6 episodes,
I was going
6
in and out.
hours. I can fuck with that. I fell asleep on every episode, and then I wake up, finish it, and then watch it. You know what I'm saying? The next one or whatever. But it was good. I enjoyed myself. It was pretty fucking gay. What else? Man?
Not as gay as Joe Exotic.
No. This might be a little more. I'm not sure.
Hold on.
Wait. You could now like go on an app where you like put Netflix on, and you guys all watch Netflix together from the privacy of your own home.
Oh, that's dope.
I know. D said to me the other night, he was like, "Yo, you know, we could watch a movie like FaceTime."
I was like, "Yo, let's watch.
Like, that sounds pretty gay.
Goodfellas."
That sounds pretty gay.
See, I told you, it's gayer than Joe Exotic.
What it is we watch Goodfellas or whatever. We just cue it up and talk shit while the movie's running, like Mystery Theater 2.
I don't want to hear your fat ass breathing in the phone for an hour.
It's like, shh, hold on.
It's like you get your apnea machine on. What are you doing?
Yeah, I think people would rather hear me breathe than listen to you whack your dick the whole time and squish on your butthole.
I know. We're watching a movie.
I mean, I'm sure there's an audience. But
Kenny's just in the thing, and all you hear is. Like, what the fuck was that? Oh, I was just fingering my ass.
Again?
Dad, wash your hands! Yeah, my son called me today. He's fucking, I know he's losing it right now. Stuck in the house as a kid. This shit is nothing. These motherfuckers think it's summer, and they're having a blast. Motherfuckers is in the house playing Xbox, talking shit to girls. Like, yeah, wait till this shit is over. I'm gonna get that pussy. Hopefully not. My son's only 10, so I hope he's not saying that to any females. I wanted to touch on something real quick because it's like really, like, women really get on my fucking nerves, and this is, you know, this is gonna be a new segment that we're gonna do.
It's called "Bitches Ain't Shit But Hoes and Tricks."
That's what we call it. We can't show you the board, but that's what it says.
But bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.
Lick
Speaking
on
of
the
dirty
nuts
bitches,
and
man,
suck
let me
the
just tell you
dick.
something, man. Women really like blow my fucking mind sometimes. Like, I love women to death, but women blow my fucking mind sometimes.
Shout out to women.
I was telling Kenny this shit in the car because, you know, shit really hit home for me. I was just pissed. You know, women, you know, you're never concise. You're never clear on what it is you really motherfucking want. And sometimes, or whatever, you know, it takes a dumb nigga 100 times to listen to something before he actually falls through with it, right? So you have to take patience. You got to be patient with a nigga.
Most guys are dumb.
And most niggas is stupid. They don't pick up on shit. Most niggas actually have Asperger's. They don't pick up on social cues, and we're not fucking Miss Cleo. We're not a mind reader. We can't just read through shit. If you like a nigga, just say that. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to this one chick one day, and she was just, you know, she was just really, like, mad and angry and shit. Just like, nah, nigga, I'm good with you, my nigga, because you ain't called me. And I'm just like, damn. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, like, you're treating me like Rasputia did Norbit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, come on.
Rasputia.
It's like, yo, no, because, like, women aren't clear. You feel what I'm saying? So a woman, you know, it's like being in fucking elementary school. Rasputia walks up to Norbit or whatever.
Rasputia sounds like an ugly white woman. Like a
ugly black lady.
It's just, you know, Rasputia
You
walks.
mean Rapunzel?
Rasputia.
Can I finish?
Keep going. I just never heard that word before.
It's like a fat bitch. It's like a fat bitch just walking up to you, punch you in the fucking dick, and then looking back at you and winking and walking the fuck away. And then she does this like 3 times a fucking week for 2 years in school.
She just bullied you, just punching the dick.
And then when you get older and shit, she's like, oh, I used to have a crush on you in elementary school. Well, bitch, don't you think you should have just said the words? Use your words.
Why didn't you use your
Well,
words?
that was just her way
Stop
of
punching
teasing
my
me,
dick
you know what I
and,
mean?
you know, use a softer touch.
No, I beat her.
You beat her?
Yeah.
That's how he showed his affection.
I strangle that bitch.
That's what you do. I mean, you run by, you pull her hair and run away. It's like,
Yeah, I still do that.
Fucking crazy. But
That's all I know how to do.
that was the segment, bitch. Bitches.
but it's crazy the shit you do when you're a kid. Remember being like in school when you'd send like love letters back and forth, like love notes?
Well, I wasn't selling no love
No,
letters.
not
nigga.
selling,
You
like
are-
sending.
I wasn't sending no love letters, nigga.
Oh, I was a little lover boy.
Yeah, you was a
Yeah.
bitch ass nigga. That's what you was. You was straight pussy. What was you sending these hoes?
Silhouettes
Just-
of his
What was you
dick.
sending them?
He
Just
traces
letters,
dick
man.
and
Like, hey,
fold it up.
baby, maybe my mother's out later.
Oh, what? That was the letter? My mother.
Nah, I have no clue, dude. It was fucking like 30 years ago.
Yeah,
Fuck
be like,
me,
do you
it's
really
like-
like
I
me?
know
Check
exactly what I was
fucking.
sending. Like, I know exactly what kind of
My
notes I was
boxer,
sending
my
these
a-hole.
bitches, yo. Like, what's up? You gonna let me hit it?
At 12 years old? That's what he's saying?
No. I never
I wasn't that smooth at 12.
It was like I was a little older or whatever. But when I was young, like I would like kiss girls and shit. I was definitely like humping.
Oh yeah,
I got
yeah,
caught humping like mad.
dry
was
humping.
fucking-
You remember
yeah,
those
yeah.
days?
I
That
was
was like
butt naked.
that was pretty much as good as getting laid. Dry
I was
humping
butt
when you're a kid.
naked. Butt naked with this fat girl named Aisha. She
And you
lived
just
in my
didn't put it in.
building.
She didn't have
Aisha.
clothes on, did she? Was she naked too? Or
Yeah, we was like little kids.
just rubbing them against each other naked?
rubbing each other. Like my little pecker was just, and this bitch smelled like fish and shit. She was just pissy.
Oh, it's
She
hot.
smelled like
Supposedly.
fish. Her name was Maisha.
Pissy
She was
pussy.
fat, nasty. She was like,
Pissy pussy Isha.
oh, the bitches come over here. Don't be me.
She's
That sounds
a
hot,
little
too.
retarded
Oh
too.
my god, yeah, she was slightly. And I remember she was just like, come get on me, get on top of me.
Take all
And I
his
know she
dick.
must have been like staring
That's a
at her
big
mom
mountain to
fuck or
climb.
something. It was just like disgusting. I remember that, but disgusting. That's some nasty
Fuck.
shit. Oh, don't worry, it's all good.
How old were you there?
I was young. I was
Just climbing mountains.
I was under 10.
How old were you the first time you had sex?
Like 16. With this bitch named Fatigue Leg.
Fatigue leg?
Yeah, we call her Fatigue Leg.
She have a limp?
Real West Side niggas know what's up. All my niggas are from
What,
the
they fuck her
trails.
too?
Nah, they was just there. There was witnesses. They seen
What? Was it in a park?
They was my nigga. My nickname is D Gutter, but back then they called me Meat. And I was meat.
Like Porky's?
That's why it's on my arm. So I was just really vicious with it. And I remember I was fucking this girl named Fatigue Leg. She was from Omaha. She had got burnt by like a grease fire or some shit.
Is that why they call her fatigue leg?
Yeah, because she had like a skin graft on her leg and shit. This bitch was big. She had a baby. So I knew she was fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, at that point, I was
How
just
old
like,
was she?
She was probably like 18 maybe.
So she's a little older than you.
Yeah, and I remember the first time like I hit the pussy, I was over Tamika Ward's crib. I was over the twins' house or whatever. We upstairs and shit. My mom out there partying and shit. So Fatigue Leg come in. We go in the room and I start beating that pussy down. I had the rubber on and shit. And I remember Fatigue Leg was like, she was like, and I was like, yeah. I'm doing it, nigga. Like, this shit is the best.
I'm doing it.
And I don't think I busted a nut or nothing like that. Like, she couldn't take no more. So I got up. I took the condom
How
off.
long did it last?
Probably like 10, 15 minutes.
10, 15 minutes? Your first time having sex? 10, 15 minutes?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Wow.
Yeah, I didn't bust no nut, though. And
Why?
I don't know. And I took the condom off, and it looked like it was skin or
What?
some shit
What?
like on the condom, nigga.
Skin?
It just looked crazy. It was
You were
like
tearing that pussy
it
up,
was
huh?
like it was literally like it looked crazy, my nigga. Like little pieces of it just
Meat?
looked- yeah, just like little pieces of meat. I was like, yo, I didn't know if it was like nut or if it was what, but it was not like creamy colored. Or
It wasn't
nothing.
white?
Nah.
So like discharge, like period?
I don't know
You
what
like-
the fuck it was. My
Was it
nigga,
red?
but I'm-
It can
no, I
only be
don't
two
know.
colors, like. They
wasn't
don't have
red.
anything else is.
Yeah, it was brown. It looked
Oh, that could
grimy,
be
my
shit.
nigga. It just looked grimy.
We do
But she
shit
was a
in the
nasty
fucking.
bitch. She was a nasty bitch anyway. Everybody know to do that shit. And after that, I was like, yo, as soon as I got done and I seen the condom, I was like, wow, I should have never did that. I should have never did it.
Just total regret.
Total regret. Because after that, niggas was roasting me. Oh, that nigga fucked Fatigue Leg. Look at them two fat ass niggas fucking like whales and shit. Shout out my nigga Pablo, keeping his foot on my neck when I was a youngin'. That nigga used to stay. The crazy shit is this nigga Pablo, I love this nigga, yo. This nigga Pablo was, me and this nigga was like the same age. But the nigga had the wisdom of 10 grown men. The nigga was driving his mom to school in the 5th grade, my nigga. Feel what I'm saying? This nigga always had the pistols and shit. Nigga was just a grown ass nigga. Shout out to him, man. It was crazy. Like,
Was he like 25 in the 5th grade?
nah, that nigga was the same age as me. Like, the nigga gave up on us. That nigga was the same age as me. He was like a year older than me. But that nigga, we used to like look at this nigga like big bro. Like this nigga, you know what I'm saying? Still do. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's my nigga. You know what I mean? That nigga was always rock with me, always show me love and shit. But it's just crazy, like how in my neighborhood, in my environment, it's like niggas the same age looking up to, you know what I'm saying, looking up to niggas or whatever at the same age and shit because niggas ain't got no pops and shit or whatever. It's just crazy. And that nigga was a warrior. I fucks with that nigga heavy. That was my man's cousin. Shout out to Pablo. My nigga. But yeah, fatigue leg, ugh. I was getting roasted daily. That nigga Pablo be on my neck every motherfucking
You just fuck her
fat
that
ass nigga.
You just fuck
over
her.
two stinking niggas fucking.
You just fuck her that one time?
No, I hit it like a couple times.
Couple.
Yeah.
So
she ended up
even-
being
Even
my-
after regretting all
even-
that,
yeah,
you
even
still
after,
went
like,
back
they
for
she
more.
ended up being
Rated
like my
you and shit.
girlfriend type shit. Or
Oh
whatever. So
shit!
I don't even know if she was like my girlfriend. She wasn't like my girlfriend.
I'm gonna wife
girlfriend. It was
this
like,
bitch.
I don't know. Just run over and hit it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you in the projects. I ain't got shit to do all day. I'm just chilling around this bitch's crib. You know, we listening to music and shit. We might smoke a blunt or something. You know, run around. I'm trying to get the pussy for later. You know, it's just, I don't know. It's project shit. I can't even describe it. You know, it's just good living. When you live in like in a neighborhood, but you know everybody and shit, it's just weird. Like, you wake up in the morning, I might go over my nigga Rat House, kick it over there with him. Then go see this nigga Juice, kick it with him.
No,
Go
that's
over
cool.
my nigga Ibn Crib. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
when we
miss
all
those
in the
days.
same type
I
of
miss
shit. Like,
those
that
days.
shit was
You
like
don't
the
do
best.
that.
That's like the best shit ever, man. Like, I went down there recently to my brother's funeral. I mean, my brother's, oh wow, my brother's wedding not long ago last year, and yeah, I seen these niggas. It just gave me so many memories. Like, it's good times when you can live in a community of people that you know.
Yeah, there's not really community anymore.
Nah, it's just like you can live in a spot, but it's not like the same.
Yeah, I remember when you used to know all your neighbors. You used to know everybody in the neighborhood.
How
you
many
know?
neighbors you know? Yeah.
I've lived on this street about 10 years. I maybe know about 7-8 people.
That's
Yeah.
not bad.
That's not bad, but
It's not great, but
there's people. I mean, don't get it twisted.
on this block, there's probably about 100 houses.
yeah.
Don't
So
get
out
it
of
twisted.
100
There's still people that
houses,
still
It's
live like that.
10%.
though.
Back in the day, you would have known 98%, 99.
True.
Yeah, but there's still people that live like that. Like kids in the projects or whatever, they definitely, you know, they know each other and shit. Project living is not all bad living because you actually get raised by a community. You know, it's a bunch of people and shit. Everybody look out for each other. Everybody hate on each other. It's like, you know, it's one big fucking orgy of chaos and dysfunction. But it's a lot of structure at the same time. You know, it's like being in it's like living in the North End. Like, you have to know everybody in the fucking North End because everybody,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, the houses is small and shit. And if there's kids around, they're all fucking with each other. So adults might not, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, remember how it used to be? It's still like that for kids out here, too. You know what I'm saying? But it's rare.
Yeah, if their parents let them out of the fucking house.
Dude, hey, listen, the first time I had sex, right, I was probably like 12 and a half,
Wow.
right? and I had sex with this girl. She was the same thing, 12 and a half. She was a virgin. And we had
Obviously.
sex for about like 2 minutes, maybe. I'm pushing it now. Maybe it was like a minute, right? And the condom slipped off and into her pussy, and we couldn't find the condom.
So she had to ask her mom.
No, she didn't ask her mom. No.
She asked the only person that actually, like, touches her pussy. Her dad.
No, I don't know. I don't think she
Wow.
ever found the thing, really. Like,
She still
No,
has
she-
it to this day.
Yeah, she has it as a keepsake.
but yeah, the shit just, I came
First
and
of
it's
all, it
just
was a
slipped off
finger
and it was
condom. What do you
gone.
expect? You know what I'm
And I
saying?
remember when it happened too, like right after it happened, like I was skipping school. And then like I walked by like the place where my mother used to work, this restaurant, and she knew instantly. She had like that mother's instinct.
I'm like, oh yeah, she popped her
That
cherry.
what?
Like that I just had sex. I don't know what it was. I just had the look at my face or what it was. My mother
Nigga
knew.
walked up and was like,
I probably had this big shitty grin, dude.
no, you was like
this.
you start looking at old women differently and shit. Like, oh.
But it's crazy, like, cause like, I don't know if you guys experience it, but your mother, I know my mother, like my first girlfriend, my mother hated her. Like, I don't know, just something about like your first girlfriend, like your mother hates, like.
I don't think my mom gave a fuck, but you know what I'm saying? I know my cousin got it like that, heavy.
Because it's like when you're a kid, like your mother's supposed to be like the most important woman in your life.
Right.
And then
Yeah,
like
but
some
you
other
might-
bitch
you might
comes
have
along,
fucking-
and your mother like.
You might
my
have
mother wasn't having
experienced
it.
that more because you had a
Yeah,
single
and
mom.
your mom's wasn't getting no pipe.
Right, and it was just you and her and your brother. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
so like, you know what I'm saying?
So
that
now
sucks.
it's like she's
But if
like,
you got
who's
like
this
my mom was
bitch?
Oh
getting
no,
laid.
she had boyfriends. I told you.
No, but it's like you and her. You know what I mean?
My
Like,
mom was getting laid, nigga. So you know what I'm saying? She ain't give a fuck. I don't think she was even tripping. He's like,
Dude,
oh, this nigga
whenever I used
Yeah,
to bring a girl home, dude, my mother used to make me leave the door open. Like I couldn't close the door.
Until
I'm
how
not even
old
bringing a
though,
girl home.
Shawn?
What?
Until how old?
Even in my 20s, like
What?
even in my 20s, dude.
Well, you was
Get
still
the
a baby.
fuck out.
I swear to God, that's how my mother was. Like she, no
What's the first
way.
time you got
My mother looked at it like it's
The same-
disrespectful if
the
you have
same
sex
thing.
in my
Yeah,
house.
12,
Oh, you
13.
fucked this girl too?
No. If it's the same girl I'm thinking about, I used to fuck around.
But that's
with
how
her.
my mother used to think. Like it's
say her
just
name.
disrespectful.
Yeah.
I don't know, but then eventually, like, I mean, you know, you have girls sleep over and shit. You're gonna be old enough if you're still home, like, you know
I'll be
what I mean?
pounding box, nigga.
I don't know. My mother wasn't having it under her roof.
But I wasn't fucking nobody, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it came to, like, that shit just wasn't happening. It didn't happen until I got old and I was out the house and then I experienced pussy. Pussy for the first time, it wasn't no fatigue leg.
Yeah, first time
And
I
the
got laid
bitch knew
with
how to,
fatigue
like,
leg.
bitch knew how to, like,
Do you
really,
still know fatigue leg?
you friends
on
on
my
You still
Facebook.
keep in touch?
She's
Like,
on my Facebook.
How's
You
her
know,
leg? Did it get better?
I doubt it.
No.
She still look like she's
how many
skinny.
kids she got now?
Oh, probably 100.
She's really tired all
She
the
had
time.
a kid with a nigga named Fathead.
Fathead and
Fathead and
fatigue
fatigue
leg.
Niggas was like, oh, she pregnant, bro. She pregnant. That's your baby, nigga. Fatigue leg. Look at your fat ass. This nigga pop. Look at your fat ass out here getting fatigue leg, pregnant and shit. Y'all about to have a little dumpster juice, baby. Like that.
Dumpster juice.
Yeah,
Wow.
niggas said we both stunk. You know, fat niggas. I was young. Niggas used to, oh,
How old's that kid now? 35?
yeah, we like the same age.
No,
Oh,
the
my man?
dumpster juice.
Oh, the dumpster juice, baby?
Yeah, what's he up to?
I don't know. He'd probably be like, he would be
6'5"?
like 20.
6'6",
20 plus, maybe. I don't know.
20 plus.
But I don't.
Out here like a gangsta.
Yeah, fuck outta
Dumpster
here.
juice fucking tattooed on his chest.
Fathead Junior. It ain't mine. So it is what it is. But
So there's a bunch of little fatheads running around.
yeah, a little
There's a
fathead.
couple
Are
of
they
them.
Somalian?
No, it wasn't down south
Them
like
big
that.
brains.
Yeah,
Down south, you
fatheads.
down south, you black.
They're kind of like alien heads.
Yeah, a little bit.
Where I grew up though, it was like my neighborhood was mixed. You know what I'm saying? That's all the niggas I knew was like African.
Was there
You
a
know
lot
what I
of
mean?
white people too?
No, it was like kind of like it was like a toss
White
up.
trashy people.
You would have they'd be like regular, you know. Yeah. I guess if that's what you want to call it, but like, yeah, like my man Lex and shit. He lived over across the joint from me. We all lived in the same complex, but it was so the property is so big that like he lived across the creek, and you know what I'm saying. I had to cross the creek to go holler at him and shit.
Creek? You had a creek in the
Yeah,
hood?
the creek.
Really?
This is North Carolina. This
Well,
is,
yeah, we had a creek in the hood.
Chelsea
too.
Creek.
Yeah, the Chelsea Creek. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
so it's like
All
you
right.
know different shit. Up north it's a little bit different. It's less so like the project down there was like ruthless because it looked really nice, right? It was it's called Hickory Trails. It was trails
Where is this? Hickory Trails where?
in North Carolina,
Carolina.
Greensboro. But the way my project was set up, you know, it was like two different sides, but it was just covered in so many trees. That literally, when the boys came around, like you could dip through trees this way, that way, and niggas ain't ever gonna find you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So you actually had like little woods, like.
yeah. So we would dip off in the woods and shit, go smoke, dip off
Did
in
the
the
woods get deep? Like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you just end up on you would end up on the side of a road. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere on another side of the joint or whatever. It was crazy. We had bamboo land. We would just be everywhere. The shit was fucking crazy.
Bamboo land?
Bamboo land would just be nothing but bamboo sticks everywhere and shit. Niggas would go down to the creek and catch crawfish all day, type shit. Like I lived like my neighborhood was very like rough, but it was very therapeutic.
You think that was rough down here? All we call was crabs.
Just crabs. Just crabs.
All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this
An
thing
eel.
up, man.
An eel. I seen
Eel?
my brother catch an eel before.
Yeah, this living up here and like when you're on the coast, it's a little bit different. You got it, you know. I guess everything is different compared to where you live at. Because if you see people in Virginia Beach, you know, Virginia Beach is grimy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure niggas have experiences. They're like, oh yeah, we went out and caught mussels today. We skipped school and went down to the beach.
Right.
No, but anyway, this has been another episode of In the Gutter Podcast, man.
quarantine.
Make sure you like, share, subscribe our shit. Cash App a nigga.
Cash App.
Cash sign, Big D Comedy. Also the same thing for Venmo. I just wanted to plug that.
Wash
me
your
on
hands.
Instagram at official Big D Comedy. I am Big D.
Sean Sorrow.
Y'all don't got anything y'all want to go out with?
Drink some water.
Like, subscribe, and share, man.
All right.
You know, YouTube, iTunes. And be safe out there during this quarantine.
Yeah, stay away from
Social
fatigue leg.
You think fatigue leg is still
Yeah,
out there?
I'd be more worried about dumpster snack juice face.
And a little fat heads running around. Yeah, you know.